stop this, you can't stop this. You can't stop this. You can't stop this. Whoa. You won't break me, I won't back down. I just can't shake this feeling like I'm up so high. I got no doubt this life ain't got no ceiling like. You won't break me, I won't back down. I just can't shake this feeling like I'm up so high. I got no doubt this life ain't got no ceiling like.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Dallas Cowboys and the Los Angeles Rams on Sunday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson, we welcome you. That's the punter Ethan Evans to get this started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. What a brutal way to start the game. You're thinking of getting the ball, getting your script, running your plays. Instead, Greg, it is a fumble lost on the opening kickoff.
It's just absolutely the most disastrous beginning of a game you could possibly dream up. And what you do now, Mike, is not only does the other team get the ball, you send your defense out there early in this game and force them to have to defend the short field right away. Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
On the RPO, it's Nakua. And it looks like he's going to come up just short for the first down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on third down. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's going to have the Lions first down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Now, faking the give. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's hauled in on the left by Nakua. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch in, pivot, and stop. That tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
He's got it at the 3. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
2nd and goal.
It almost seemed like the defender was getting the play call sent into his helmet, just like the quarterback, because he knew the play before they even snapped the ball, and that play had no shot.
They'll look to throw again. That is caught by the tight end. It's Terrence Ferguson. Touchdown, Rams. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. A terrific way to start this one, not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Turpin on the return. Past midfield. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way back. 91 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Cowboys will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Top, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. Nice game here. He's going to be marked down the 35-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick first down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Once again, it's Etienne. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 more yards from him there, and another first down. So a pair of first downs moves him out to the 47-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. That one knocked away, and it's incomplete.
And this is exactly how they coach it. Once he realized he wasn't going to get home, he does the next best thing. Get that big old hand up and knock the ball away.
Let's go now. 60 bison. Cowboys. 7 Pirates. 79 Brook.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. It's incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. So 4th down, the Rams will send out Ethan Evans to punt. Devontae Turpin to return for the Cowboys. That's going to hit and continue out of bounds just inside the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Here we go. Get 46.
Right to the air is Prescott. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson, and he's got it to the 35-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. That is Ferguson in motion. It's another run here for Williams. And this is a slight improvement over the previous visit. The blue started. Doesn't gain it any either. It's third down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On third down, Prescott. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. He gets there for the sack, setting up fourth down.
And it's fourth down.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he'll get forward for a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Damn, I miss you, Chester.
First and 10 now from the 36. The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll go back to Etienne on first down. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop it right after the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down. Here's Ethan Evans now. He'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds.
At their own 15-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. Ooh. And mark him down up beyond the 30. 16 yards on the game. And a quick first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
First carry now for Jaden Blue. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting held up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Here we go. Here we go, 46. Here we go, going to 54. Wide in. 26.
On second down, it's down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Kobe Turner. What a start for him. A second sack now here in this opening quarter of play. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. On the carry, it's Williams. To the 45. Javonte Williams. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Dallas.
The kicker on for the
Now
extra point.
Aubrey for the extra point. And this one is no good. He misses the extra point. File that one away. We'll see if it comes back as the night goes on. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 13-7 is our score. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
My man.
They'll look to throw. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8 yards.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
And the defense knew they had to be ready for anything here on 3rd and short. They decided to put the ball in the air, and they might have been better off keeping that ball on the ground because that defense was ready for it, and they were all over it.
Here we go, set.
Back to throw. He's got his man. It's Harrison.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. And a good run there. To get him 5 yards.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 4. They'll stick with him again. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
If you want to play running back in today's modern NFL, Mike, you have to be able to be a viable weapon in the passing game. It's all about touches. It's not just about handoffs anymore. It's how many different ways can we get the ball in your hands.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Right side, complete to Nakua. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. The first-round pick looking right at home in this offense. It's a first down. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to tuck it and go. And nice work there. He'll go into a slide and gain about 7.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
He'll find his tight end, Josh Oliver. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
That's a gain of 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. Throwing now from the gun. Open man, right side. He's got it. With a pylon, he's in. Touchdown, L.A. It's his 4th touchdown of the year. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case,
and trouble on this extra point. It is blocked. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. On the return, here's Turpin. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Yeah! There we go! We're going to 54. Right here. Hey, kill! 40. We're going to 53.
Now flags fly. Looks like someone got going early, and it's going to turn into 1st and 15.
Let's go, kill! Yeah! All right, hey. Here we go, 46. Here we go, going to 54,
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. He'll let this go for Pickens. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by Ahkello Witherspoon.
it's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity. timing of these passing game, you see guys, they call routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
At their own 11-yard line.
The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 16.
2nd and 5.
Yeah, there we go. Hey, check. They were going to 52. They were going to 52.
Williams gets it on the draw. And that's going to be enough for a first down. Move the chains up past the 20.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
Here comes the jet sweep. Yeah. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. That's good for 27 and a first down.
So the challenge of these jet sweeps, Mike, is they happen so fast. Nowadays in these offenses, there's so much pre-snap motion that you don't know if the receiver's just going in regular motion or are they timing it up with the snap to give him the jet sweep. So when you don't get an early read, you see the leverage and the contain of the defense break down. And these receivers and the way they can run, they get out into space. They are a handful to track down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's Prescott. Here's a screen set up to Williams. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27.
They were going to 52.
That is Ferguson in motion. Two minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. They face 2nd down and 7. Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. They'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's 1st down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
On 1st down, right back to Williams. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2.
Dak going to give this to Blue. And he will score! Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Cowboys. Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick is good. Cowboys will go up by 7.
Cowboys 20, Rams 13.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Let's go. Motion. Liking 18.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle. He spots the tight end, Ferguson. And he'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
Yards on the play. That's good for a Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Set. Go.
To the air now on 1st and 10. That's caught by Puka. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2.
32-yard line.
Set. Cougar 19. Set go.
They'll throw out of the gun. And that ball out of reach. Toward the sideline. It'll be an incomplete. Tutu Atwell was the one he was looking for. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Ready up. Get it. Hut, hut.
That one into the hands of Atwell. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
The Rams use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. The Rams going to turn things over to the field goal unit. Officially, this will be a 43-yarder. His kick is good. And the Rams will cut the lead down to 4.
16.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchdown.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Go to 54. Go to 54. 26.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And this will work out quite well. He'll get all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
All my fancy things, my crib, my car, my clothes, my shoes. Look on me when I came up and I ain't changing. You should love way more than you hate it. Oh, you mad? I thought that you be happy I made it. From the cat by the bar to the good life. Moved out the hood, now you tryna pull me back, right? Get the bumping in the club, it's on. I'm with my eyes. The chick, till she smash, she gone. Take the roof for a 5 minutes. Just let it go.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Here's a 2nd and 12. That's over the middle and intercepted. What a time for a pick six for the defense as the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one. The defense extends the margin with the pick six.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick six them and you're able to extend that lead.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys will extend this third quarter lead.
16. Brandon Aubrey to kick off.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Up.
The drive will start on the ground. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
1st and 10.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in balance. The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack, but then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there, probably the best possible outcome.
3rd down and 9. He'll drop to throw. He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. A big play and a much-needed one as well. An even 40-yard line.
Here we go, set, go.
Now, faking the give. Flush to his right. That's to the right side. And incomplete. He was looking for Terrence Ferguson, the tight end. And it'll be 2nd down.
We see this time and time again in the NFL, Mike. You want to play quarterback at this level, you better figure out a way to be able to bounce back following a bad throw, a bad series, a bad game. And in this case, he's got to bounce back from a pick on the last drive, and he's got to find himself some easy completions and settle himself back into this one.
A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
This one on the floor. And And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be second and goal.
A gain of 7.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll try to run this one in. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Looking for that final yard. It's third and goal. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point. Go for 2.
2-point conversion.
He'll look to throw. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
24.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. On the return, here's Turpin. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They run over center with Williams. Room to run at the 40. And he's going to be taken down on the other side at the 50-yard line.
He's across midfield.
Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
First down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Again, here comes Blue. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Here we go, go to 54, go to 54, line in. Here we go, 47.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. This pass right side caught by Lamb. Oh, yeah. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30.
And I think it's really been to all of our surprise. We haven't really had to say his name very much so far, and I think you can give the defense all the credit for that. There's his first catch of the game, and it comes here in the third quarter.
Here we go, going to 53.
That is Ferguson in motion. On the give, it's Williams. And he'll get about 5.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. He's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
So, from the 25, it's second and 5.
Yeah, here we go. Line in.
They run on the jet sweep. He is belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal. yards from the house. They've got it first and goal.
Yeah! Then we're going to 54. Then we're going to 53. 26.
Here's a run. And that big offensive line. Clearing space. He's in.
Touchdown.
Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Cowboys.
The kicker
That
on
is
for the
second
point
touchdown of
after.
the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Aubrey,
The kick is
good
good.
with the extra point.
Next to
Cowboys are able to extend the lead.
Rams 24.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
24-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he goes forward. Good gain on that one. Pick up 8 out to the 33-yard line.
At the 33-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up
Second and a yard.
1.
Here's Etienne. He's got room to the 45. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he will go all the way. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Rams. Not going for 2. They'll pick the point after. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. And they are unable to tack on the extra point. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. On the return, here's Turpin. Wow, they are hit now. Been a tight game. He takes a big shot there on that return.
Their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Back to throw is Prescott. They'll try to set up the screen here. That keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Now it's Williams. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
Down back at the 27.
This back's been having his way all night long, Mike. Just a lot of room to operate. Great job by the offensive line all night long, but in this case, defense does their job. They're able to penetrate, get in the backfield, and take him down for a loss.
That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. The Cowboys get their special teams out on the field as he's on to punt for the second time. And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
30-yard line.
The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 3. They'll run it once more with Etienne. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. They'll look to throw. Moving left. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. A big play there on second down, but we do have a flag on the field. And that's in an area where usually this play gets erased. Back to throw. This one complete to Atwell. A big play there on second down, but we do have a flag on the field. And that's in an area where usually this play gets erased. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Now they'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's Jerome Ford. This has been bizarre. From second to the mile, a huge gain, but still short of a first down.
22 and brings up third down.
Big play coming up. This is third down.
Here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Get him, get him. I got motion there. Go.
There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson. Good pickup there. He goes horizontal at the end, trying to maximize the game.
That's good.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets us a first down.
The 45-yard line.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw yet again. Going right back to Nakua, complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
13 yards on the play.
Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Rams first
First
down.
and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll run. It's ETN. He's going to get forward for about 5 yards, but this one might be coming back. Let's check in with the referee. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Good recovery after the penalty. He's back within a couple of yards for that first down.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in 1st and a mile after taking a penalty on first down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable second down.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
Gain of 20. That's another Rams first
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is they've already decided they're going to go for it on fourth down.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the fourth. They will turn it over on down. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And so much of being backed up, he takes this beyond the 25-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive. Straight ahead, it's Blue. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
He's brought down at the 31. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 4. Pistol now for Prescott. There's a throw right side. It'll be incomplete.
When you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation, and instead he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity, but with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. It'll be a pickup 10. That's good for a Dallas first down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that third down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
On second down, it's Dak. Now screen set up for Blue. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. Oh, they caught the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Derek Barnes. Their defense comes up with the big play, and the pick 6 changes all the momentum. New leader in this one with that touchdown.
Mike, this is one of those plays at the end they're going to look back on and say that play changed the game. Not only do you create the turnover, you take it back the other way, and now you find yourself with the lead here in the second half.
On the return, here's Turpin. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Yeah, we're running 54.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. And that ball incomplete over the middle. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it'll be 3rd down.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
On 3rd down, Prescott. To the left side, he's got Ferguson. And he's going to get awfully close to the 1st down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short. They'll go for it. It's Williams. And he is going to have a Cowboys 1st down. They get 4 on that 4th and inches.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
They'll stick to the ground. A gain there of 15. 1st down, Cowboys.
We're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. After that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, 46.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. Look at the big man go. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. That's the 2nd time they found him on this drive. And this one's good for 24 yards.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. That's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
Kill.
Prescott on 1st down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. It's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
We'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, boy.
They put Pickens in motion. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. Now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and clock will stop with 45 seconds left in the game. Here's a big one. This third down.
Yeah! Here we go! Whitey! What do you think?
Now Prescott. They'll look to set up the screen here. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up and stop him before the lineman will get out to lead the way. So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This to potentially send us to overtime.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. Fourth quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
This taken at the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's right side. He's got Ferguson. Now a timeout Rams. It's number 2. And the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
2nd and 5. He'll drop to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Ideal circumstance there. They get the first down and preserve that final timeout.
Let's go now. 19.
He'll look to throw. That's hauled in on the left by the blue.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
They'll look to throw again. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
They come to the line for this one. 3rd down, needing 3.
6 the Eagle!
They'll look to throw. That one into the hands of Atwell. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
And the
Rams use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big first down. Back to the air one more time. There's that man again, another catch.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
So on is the kicker, Harrison Mevis, in a big spot. This to win the game. This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
And this is going to be a touchdown. What a shocking finish. There are no flags, and this game is over.
Doesn't it feel like we go weeks at a time, Mike, without a nice return in the kicking game? But now here late in the 4th quarter, he finds a crease, and he hits the hole and doesn't stop until he's celebrating in the end zone.
So it's a win for the Cowboys. They finished the season on a high note, so now they'll have the week off as the #1 seed. Get back to it in 2 weeks. for the divisional round of the playoffs. So that'll do it for us.
Living on the edge and finding out it's kind of dumb. Realize I am somebody that I don't know at all. Oh God, would you tell me why I'm born down to the bone? Even though I've only seen half of the world, I'm coming home. Hanging on the hope, I'm losing grip of time and space. Mind is running circles over something I can't change. I've looked, I've tried, no one told me when it wrong. Am I feeling all the feelings, or am I